Hi Sagittarius, welcome to October 2018. October is an interesting month for you because the first part of it can feel intense. There is a very intense Libra new moon on the 8th and the 9th, and Libra's ruling planet is Venus, and she's taking her turn to retrograde in Scorpio, which is 12 signs from you and brings the focus to behind the scenes, finishing up unfinished business, finishing up projects. But it's also the area of dreams and our fears and phobias, the things that, we can be anxious about. It's also the house of secrets and hidden karma. So if you're feeling any anxiety or fear, this first part of the month, especially around October 8th and 9th through the 12th, that's when the sun exactly squares Pluto. Talk to someone, talk to someone about what you're feeling or what you're experiencing or what you're processing, because some of this can even be past life stuff where it has nothing to do with your present life, that it actually has to do with your past. And one of the ways you know that is if you wake up and you have a lot of fear or anxiety and you ask yourself, well, okay, so today's Friday. What am I afraid of today? Nothing. Well, if that's the case, then you're not in present time with this fear or this anxiety. You're in the past. You could be in the past with your childhood, or it can even be a past life, because this area is a doorway to our past lives. So you could be processing, things that have happened in the past that are coming up, but it's coming up not for you to hang on to it. It's coming up for you to release it and let it go and not hold on to it. Pluto is challenging this new moon, and if it's necessary, do you need to have a financial talk with a family member? Is there someone that you need to have a financial talk with? Because it is coming out of the money houses. Now, the good news is Mars is in harmony with this Libra new moon. And so it's time for you to talk. It's time for you to speak. Mars is in the area of communication and conversation. So it is time for you to speak your truth and ask for what you want, ask for what you need, and get out into the community and get busy. It's a good energy to be busy in the community, be busy in, if you're a writer or a speaker or a teacher or a creator, anything you're creating. This is a wonderful time to put the energy into that. And when that sun goes exactly square with Pluto on the 12th, that is the time to set a boundary with someone, in regards to finances and what you need to do so that you are feeling good about your financial future, your financial picture. And that's good. Mercury enters Scorpio on the 9th, so we're still and working behind the scenes here with you here in October. This is, Jupiter is in that area, Mercury is in that area, Venus is in that area. The sun enters this area on the 23rd. So you are getting ready for your birthday cycle that will begin in late November here in the States. It is the 23rd, I believe. It is on the 22nd of November. The sun enters Sagittarius, and so you're in a time where it's about you getting ready for that cycle. Getting ready for the new solar energy that will come with your new solar return chart, your new birthday cycle. So you are in a process of finishing things up here with all of this Scorpio energy happening with you. But you can also get, blessings here too, because, you're getting ready for Jupiter to enter your sign next month on the 8th of November. Jupiter comes home to you, and that's a game changer. With Jupiter coming out of Scorpio and going into Sagittarius, he's real happy. he wants to come home to Sagittarius, and you're real happy because it's going to expand you in new directions, uplift you, inspire you, give you this really awesome sense of good feeling. And so what you could be working on here in October is your wish list. You know, this is time for you to work on your wish list here in October. And then once you get past that Libra new moon and you even get to the sun in Scorpio, it's like your joy and enthusiasm returns. And it's just like oozing out of you. And you can't stop smiling. And that's because you have a lot to look forward to. And you really do. And it's exciting. And it's amazing. And the Taurus full moon happens on the 24th. So the sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd. And then the Taurus full moon happens on the 24th. And Saturn is in harmonious energy flow with both lights. He is trine the moon in Taurus and sextile the sun in Scorpio and Venus in Scorpio, which is excellent. Where this could be like where you're feeling really lucky at this Taurus full moon and prosperous and abundant and blessed. This is a really good moon. Now, for some of you, you know, this is happening in the area of your work, and there could be, you know, some sudden announcement at work or unexpected bonus or reward that comes through for you at the time of this full moon. And that is amazing too. I do like this Taurus full moon, even with Uranus next to the moon, which is definitely going to be bringing some surprises because he's opposing Venus. But for you, you know, it is about creating that life-work balance and, you know, having fun, you know, getting your work done, but taking time for yourself, being very excited about the future, be very excited about what you're planning, what you're creating, what you're building, because things are going to really start to move in your favor here. Second half of this month and in November. There's a lot of big changes in November. The nodes move into Cancer, Capricorn. Jupiter moves into Sagittarius. So Venus moves direct. You know, most of the planets are direct. I think the only one that's retrograde will be Neptune and Uranus. You know, so there's a lot of forward movement, especially for you, coming in here very soon. And that's why I want for you to work on your wish list. What is it that you wish to see happen? What is it that you want in your life? What is it that you want to build with Jupiter in Sagittarius? Where do you want it to take you? It's very exciting. It is an interesting month. And I love Halloween this year because the sun is in Scorpio and the moon goes into Leo, your sister sign, which is another party sign. Sagittarius and Leo are the party signs. And Mercury enters Sagittarius on the 31st, which is excellent. And so there's going to be a lot of festivity at the end of the month. There's a lot of playful energy. It's a wonderful time to have a party. It's a wonderful time to go to a party. And even if you don't go to a party, it'd be fun for you to dress up on Halloween and, you know, just have fun and play and enjoy life. Be, you know, in the moment. I really do see you enjoying yourself the second half of this month in a very big way. It is important that you do the work, you know, with this Venus in this area and before Jupiter leaves and, you know, at this Taurus full moon with Scorpio sun in this area to really, you know, Do you have unfinished business? Is there something you need to complete? Is there a project you need to finish? Is there a course you've been working on and you haven't finished that you need to finish? You know, what do you need to finish? As well as, how are you holding yourself back? How are you getting in your own way? You know, are you, in business, I like to teach my students to take small steps. You know, don't take giant steps. Take small steps towards your goal. You know, whatever it is you want to do, take small steps towards it every day. Then that moves you towards it in a big way. And that's what you want, and that's what you need. And think about where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel to? And with whom? Who do you want to go with? This is the time of dreaming and manifesting, like it through a wish list, through what you want to create, through what you want to build. Now is the time to fantasize about it. You know, put it out on paper. You know, draw it out, write it out. You know, what is my ideal situation? What is my ideal work? What is my ideal relationship? What is it that I want with this Jupiter cycle that happens once every 12 years? What is it that I want from Jupiter? What do I want him to bring me? Where do I need to grow? Where do I need to build? What do I need to explore? Now is the time to be thinking about this. And what is in my way of really tapping into that? Can I finish that now? What projects do I need to finish? What healing do I need? Is there something that needs healing? Does your heart need healing? Does your body need healing? Do you need healing with your health? What needs healing? This is a wonderful time to work on your healing, especially at that Taurus full moon, because it happens in the area of your work and your health. So what needs healing? It's very important to keep your promises too at this full moon in Taurus. Any promises made need to be kept. You don't want to just blow it off because you don't feel like it, or you're tired, or you're distracted, you want to do something else. It's really important to keep your promises. That's part of the lesson with Jupiter in Scorpio. Before you get to the good stuff, to get to the good stuff, you got to keep your promises. You want to keep your promises. You want to finish the work, finish what you need, so that as he enters, you're coming in with a clean slate and you're able to, go off into the sunset and create and build the life you want and not have any nagging incompletions hanging over your head. But I see you really happy in here by the end of the month. Like, I see you very joyful and you can't stop smiling. It's like, Santa Claus is coming to town. It's like, something good is on the way. Something amazing is about to happen. And that's why it's so good to use October to finish things, to get things done, to work through any anxiety or fear that comes up and really, process through it. Is it, am I afraid of something that's happened in the past, or is it a real fear, or is it false evidence appearing real? What's the deal? And would it help to talk to someone about it, to process through it? Or can I just process through it? I like to use getting physical to move energy, to shift energy, especially if it's negative energy, is to just get out and, take a brisk walk, go for a brisk hike, do Pilates, do yoga, do things lift weights, do things that are very physically challenging to move the energy, to shift the energy, to empower me, and then I feel better. Then the mood passes, and whatever that was, it's like gone, you know? And that's good. You could also be getting a lot of information through your dreams too. With Venus here, is that you could be, receiving a lot of insight and understanding through your dreams. You may even want to keep a dream journal, just a notebook where you can write in it about what's coming through in your dreams, or what's coming through in your meditations or your quiet time, what you're getting. It's also a good time to reflect and process that way through, writing down what you're dreaming about or experiencing. Could be very insightful into your life and where you want to go, what you really want. For those of you open for love, yeah, it is on. It's just that when Venus is retrograde, we don't meet anybody new, even though they're new to us. They're always from our past lives. And so if you do meet someone new, it could be surprising. You could meet someone at work, you could meet someone, like at a party on Halloween. I think Halloween could be bringing a lot of surprising encounters together with people meeting up. And that should be a very fun and festive event. Yeah, think about, where, like maybe if you travel somewhere, you could meet someone. Or I know a lot of people are using online to meet people. So, they're using apps and programs. So it just depends on, what you want and where you feel comfortable meeting people. For those of you coupled, I see the second half of the month being much more enjoyable and fun. And, if there is a need for a financial talk with your partner, a good time to do that would be on the 12th and also on the 24th. I really like the 24th for it. It's great for negotiating, and Saturn is in harmony with Venus, and that could be a lucky day for you too. Like you could find that you're really lucky by the 24th and forward, that it's a lucky time for you financially, that it's a lucky time. And so if there are any kind of financial challenges, the first part of the month, you definitely will work through them by the full moon and be on the up again with your money and your finances. And especially going into November and by your birthday, things are really going to be rocking for you, because you're going to have Jupiter in your sign, and then you're going to have you have Mercury in your sign, Jupiter in your sign, and then when the Sun goes into Sagittarius, you're just going to have a lot of positive energy, the stars aligning for you. And that's why it's important to get clear with what you want, finish up what's unfinished, finish up what needs completing, so that you are ready to move into something new. Whether it's a new job, a new business opportunity, a new position, you want to get yourself ready for that. That is a big message in here this month too, is, this first half of the month especially is, finish things up, complete things, get things ready. If you don't like where you are, opportunity is coming. Get ready for that opportunity so that you are ready when it presents itself, and you're not having to finish up things and be in the new place, but you can't be fully there because you didn't finish with the old place. Finish now so that you're ready to go when Jupiter gets here, when the Sun gets to Sagittarius, and it's your time, and the universe is lining things up for you. Be ready. spiritually, this is a very deep spiritual month for you. This is time for you to absolutely meditate, spend time with your higher self, soul self, inner child, and, dialogue with the inner child, write out what you're feeling, express what you're feeling, really connect with yourself, connect with what you really want so that you're ready when Jupiter gets here on the 8th of November. I can't wait. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Sagittarius, you're rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Sagittarius, it's time to work on your wish list.